That's a great question, and I'm going to add to your question, Jarrett. What is ketamine-assisted psychotherapy? So there's kind of two answers here. Ketamine-assisted psychotherapy is where our licensed therapist actually sits in the room with you during your treatment and actually does a psychotherapy session actually during your treatment. This is phenomenal for many reasons. One, because therapy is just helpful. Two, because under ketamine there is an ego death, which for patients really opens them up. They become open-hearted. They are fully communicating with the therapist, and they're also very open and receptive to receiving feedback from the therapist, such as perspective shifts and how they think about things. And the therapist is then able to take kind of these experiences that they've had to ketamine, kind of change the patient's perspective on that, and kind of send them out and teach them how to kind of apply this to their life. Another thing that's not mentioned in the FAQ that we do as well is called integration. And so integration is a kind of a meeting between the patient and the therapist sometime within a 24-hour period after their infusion. And obviously the sooner the better if you can get it done the day of, if you don't do your infusion so late in the afternoon. Those 20-minute sessions, what the therapist does, and the reason this is also a popular option and helpful for patients, a lot of times these psychedelic experiences leave more questions than they do answers. And what I think integration does for patients is it allows that therapist to kind of help answer some of those questions and take those answers, tie that into a nice perspective shift on kind of these issues that patients are dealing with that's really affecting them negatively, and teach them how to take that perspective shift, take it into their life, and actually positively change their life, obviously for the better. So ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, integration, both unbelievably good tools. Since our organization is so much less expensive or more affordable than most, the ketamine-assisted psychotherapy and the integration is a separate charge, but we do have a package deal, so if you do all six, it ends up being quite a bit of savings. So ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, integration, very, very helpful for patients. I highly recommend. We don't mandate it, but I highly recommend that for everyone.